Who's behind door number 9 of the Cold War Steve Advent Calendar? Let's have a look. Why, it's social commentator Toby Young. Despite having the first name of a child and the surname Young, Toby is in fact 60 years old. That's 7 years older than actor Richard Wilson was when he first played Victor Meldrew in the hit BBC comedy One Foot in the Grave. I don't believe it! Yes, it's true. Wilson was only 53 when he first played Meldrew, which is a bit depressing, really, isn't it? Especially if you happen to currently be 52. For example. Yes, Toby is 60 years old. The same age as Doctor Who. But whereas the Doctor travels space and time in his TARDIS, Toby Young is a waste of space and time and is tedious. Toby Young is described as, amongst many things, some too colourful to mention here, although if you're thinking of a word beginning with C, you'd be correct. Yes, Toby is described as a social commentator, although that's not the C word I was just talking about, by the way. It has 7 letters too many for a start. Look, you know what I mean. Anyway, where was I? Yes, Toby is described as a social commentator, which is a term used to describe someone who was born with a silver spoon up their arse, who has no discernible talent, and who makes a name for themselves by being controversial, i.e. acting like an absolute arsehole and talking utter shite, safe in the knowledge that whatever happens, they will always have Mama and Papa's money to fall back on. Ooh, what a risk taker! Toby Young is doing a live version of his podcast, The Weekly Skeptic, for which he is charging £25 a ticket for the audience. However, if you pay £125, you can have a sit-down 2-course meal and a glass of Prosecco with Toby. Ooh! Why not buy it as a Christmas present for someone you hate? Although, as part of that £125, an undisclosed amount is being classed as a donation to Toby's company. Ah, there it is. There's always a grift with these characters, isn't there? Grifters gonna grift! Ironically, Toby failed all his O-level exams, except for English literature, for which Toby was graded a C. Yes, the exam board had Toby Young pegged even then, didn't they? Lord.